Now, those of you from this Igbo extraction, you need to learn this. In days of old, nature speaks. Even till now, nature speaks. Now, go and ask your grandmother or your grandfather. Each time this thing happens, you know that in the society, there will be hunger in the land. So by next year, the plants in the farm will not grow the way it grows before. There will be hunger. There will be increment of food prices. Food will be so expensive. Gari will no longer be the price it is by next year. I said by 50% addition. If you buy one bag of gari, for example, 5,000 naira, you're going to be buying it 7,500 by January. This is not cost. I want to tell you how to study nature, how these things works. Let me get close to the bush and show you. Each time this thing happens, you see our grandfathers, they will start getting prepared. They know what will happen the upper year. So, look at this bush now. Let me say something. Every leaf will shake. Whee! Whee! Look at this side. Whee! Did you see everywhere shaking? Whee! You can see it, right? Now let me explain to you. Look at it. Whee! Did you notice it? Whee! Are you noticing it? Everywhere we shake? Now, this thing in Igbo land is called Ololo. Let me show you very, very well so that you will know it. Don't know if you can see it. You can see it, right? Whee! Whee! You can see that this thing is shaking, right? Now, here be na-akpọ ololo. Achọrọ m iji okwu oyibo kwuo ya. Anyị na-akpọ ihe a ololo na my place. Now, each time this thing appears and starts eating leaves in Igbo land. Somebody may Kinsley, my brother. Ngakbog after na Kinsley. So each time this thing happens, our forefathers will start picking these things. Our mothers will start picking them. They will be drying it. And they fry this thing and eat it. Sinclair, Maya. Then got Balaga Maya. So you can see it. As it is like this, it is a sign of hunger that will befall the land. Now, let me shock you. Do you remember the time the children of Israel left Egypt? There was a sign. Frogs were everywhere. That was the first sign of hunger. If you read through the darkest Bible, you see that before the land of Egypt experienced that deadly hunger, now, do you see it? They will all be shaking. They will all be shaking. I'm teaching you what my father has taught me. All of them will be shaking. Whee! You can see, right? The thing is very fun. Lolo whee! You see, it will be shaking, right? When running the dame, the pundiolugi, no good Walite digi, kahagano no ba. Nekandigi dinoa Nibu Hui Omuru mama dindu nanga buwa nke Chineke Omuru mama dindu nanga bisa la nyarosi Machuku nyanyi ndu Machikwanyi The Shanamites of Nezioku You can see it. And they fry them like this and eat them. You see how this one there like this now. This one don't mature. This one don't mature like this. They do sell it in the market too. But before you get it, it's very, very hard. Exactly after the appearance of this thing, by next year, you will understand what I am telling you now. Well, let me turn this camera to my face. So that time, when you be screen recording here, posting, you'll say, but this guy tell us. Now, this is not prophecy. This is not prophecy. This is whom we are. So you see the way it is? Nature speaks to man. Nature speaks to man. Inyege kele anya biawo ijagima inyege kele anya biawo ijagima ni mere. Look at it very well. All of them will shake. So then, my grandmother will come and gather these things. She will fry them, save them. 2, it is medicinal. 3, if through here, now go oya for like a powerful. Are you listening to me? The only food this thing area leaves. Now, at the same time, it has a message. It will come to tell the land that there shall be hunger. That is the meaning of the appearance of this thing you see here. Dinyafubo inimendio dinyafubo andidianga. See, you see that the oba, it has eaten up the oba. This is oba 3. Now let's do this. You see the way it is? That's eating up this oba like this. This is the sign. Look up from the ground. You see this one? You see it? If you are above 35 years and you are well cultured as Igbo and you did not test this, something is wrong. Like my dad likes it. My dad, he doesn't toy with it. Now, it doesn't appear every year. This little thing you see here. Nature speaks. Nature speaks. You see it everywhere. You see it everywhere here. Nature speaks. You see? Now, the reason why you must respect nature so much is very simple. Let me tell you this. Nature is stronger than native doctor. Nature is stronger than your pastor. It is a respecter of no man. It gets to a point in life when you begin to communicate with divinities. It gets to a time in life when you don't just talk ordinary. It gets to a time, even your father, the life you know your father with as at 8 years ago is no longer the lifestyle he lives as at today. I don't know if I am making sense to you. The life he lives those days and the life of today is no longer the same thing. Nature is real. It is real. Do you know that enwebe your grandmother yakagidenka or your grandfather, there are extent your grannies gets to. They start talking to goats. They'll start talking to birds. They'll start talking to their dogs. Check your grandmother. Check your granny. Respect nature. There are levels they get to in life. Your granny will be talking to her goats. The goat will be hearing her. She will be understanding the goats. Sometimes your grandmother will call goats. She will just wake up one morning. Your sisters are married. Your cousins are married. None of you stays in the village anymore. She will call her dog Chimaya Bia. She will start naming it human name or whiskey Bia. The dog will walk closer. If this woman is going to the farm, this dog will follow her from the house. Freedom. You say you called your mom and she bought it. Yes, thank you. So at some point, you begin to discover that that dog is only companion your mom has. Your granny has. It's just those goats. And that's why it is advised that once people are growing older, they start rearing animals, such as intelligent animals and thereabouts. Sometimes pigeons. Nature speaks. Nature has power and audacity. This is the way it is. Ebina, Obiamandi, Ebina, Undundi, Ebina, the Shanamites. Olilanya is here. I want you to look at the pharmacies around you. Look at the pharmacies around you. Then look at these things I am showing you. Bring out one paracetamol from your bag. Look at it very, very well. Then look at these leaves I am showing you. They are Africa. Will you believe me? Those things they sell to you there, they are copied from this product you see here. They are copied from these natural things you see here. Sirigobi Yaya digi ebina Ewegi wadigi ebina Obimdi ebina Obimdi Ambomuwa kechuku Governor Zioku. So those are the ways life is. It gets to some point. One day I'm going to explain this thing to you. I'm going to explain a little mystery about this to you. Some of you makwana eji agwo kwara. They use it to cure cough. Now, this thing in China, there are parts of China, this thing is also just like a treasure. And many of you knows, and it has its own oil also. Ana ya ihi, manihi. Very, very mean. And also good. Eji agwo many things. For you to press out oil here. Oh, very easy. Another one, that one is also something. All of these things has meanings in Igbo land. I keep going around asking them questions. I kept going around. I kept asking our people. Few questions I know I can ask them. So learn. There are extents in life you get to. You see all these things that matters to you on the internet, that matters to you in life. You are bothered, you are troubled, you want to make money, you want this, you want that. And you keep doing things that are not even relevant. It gets to some point when even your car will no longer have value. Check your father. There was a time your father must have owned a car, a bicycle or a motorcycle. And you know it that motorcycle is sound. But he wasn't driving it. He wasn't riding it anymore. The bicycle is okay, it's sound. It's very okay. Very clean. But your mother was not riding it anymore. As at that point, those things does not matter again to their life. There are extents they get to in life. The same your mother you know that can farm, produce cassavas, gari and all that. There are extents, there are certain points in life when she gets to, she will no longer be able to go to the farm. It's not as if she's weak, oh. She's strong, but she can no longer do those things. She will come closer to the backyard and start planting pepper. Those things are signs of certain elements you cannot see in life. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Onwudire. All your galadima. All your gwe. I was discussing with some of my brothers yesterday who came back from Lagos, my village brothers, because we had the opportunities to divide our lands, the remaining ones, share it amongst every indigene. And as I was discussing with them, one of our brothers came. Nobody knew him. He explained and explained and explained. Nobody knew him. Until somebody from another village now came and said, I left this young man with his father and his mother in Lagos and returned. I know him before his father, by and his mother. And people were bashing it on him. So you only came back because you have heard that there are opportunities of sharing lands. What stops you from coming in the beginning? If nothing matters to you, the day they will find you, they will bring you back here. That's why the elderly man said to him in parable, things that matters to you today will not matter to you again tomorrow. So be careful of the foundations you lay. Be very, very careful. One thing I know as I know my name is this. There is a minute. There is a time. There is a certain space, an appointed time, when lots of things we do today as young people will no longer have value at all around us. In fact, anybody that sees you with such things will be surprised. Just like in Igbo land, after an elderly man of 75, 80 years, there's a way Africans look at you. There's a way they look at you in this space. Whatever you say at that spot, they seize it to be this person. So make your life valuable unto the next generation. Everything you are looking for right now, it don't matter. It gets to a point when if a young lady is not married, no matter the amount of money she has, she will not be comfortable again. Take it home. You are not married, you have no child. There comes a time, the only thing that values in your life is just somebody to speak to you. That's why in America, people buy daily based on depression. On the basis of depression, because they've been sad. Nobody to talk to them. You know what they do? The same thing I have told you here now. They go about buying pets. Because nobody's communicating with them. Anybody who has a generational enemy, every human being, both the well-meaning people, the ugly people, everybody, you have fallen out with them. You are creating sadness of old age. There comes a time, age will be upon you. People wouldn't want to associate with you again. When they check your past record, it happens in the village like this. Sadness. People isolated others. You know why? Because your character is not something they can associate with. It doesn't matter the fame you get from it right now. What matters is tomorrow. Who would want to do things with your children? Who would want to do things with them? There's one parable an elderly man gave yesterday. Let me load the music and tell you this parable. One elderly man came yesterday and there is a law he puts over the palm trees. When the man put the law, the eldest man in the village, when he announced it as a law, and somebody was trying to explain something to him, the man said, even me, even my forefathers, those who started before us, they were elders, but none of them was senior to this palm fruit. The man laid it as words of encouragement and blessings upon the heart of the youth. He said that this is the inheritance I have left for you, just as my forefathers gave to me. All this palm fruit you see here, he said, I've given to you. You can only bring it down if you want to build house as an indigene. The man prayed for them. He spoke a word. Even his own portion of land, upon everyone there, he used tape and divided his own and said it's for his children. And even if you tell him to sell, the papa will say no. It doesn't matter to him anymore. There are extents you get to in life. There are places where age will fall on you. 100 million, 200 million does not matter again upon your life. Go and check your father. Check your dad. There are monies you bring to this man. He cannot use it. He will just keep them. You buy milk, you buy this, you buy that. The man is not drinking them. He's no longer a child. He's only a baby. You could be breastfeeding or giving milk like that and they will start celebrating. These elderly men don't care about that. They don't care. They begin to live the life of nature. Sometimes, I went to an elderly man some years back. And in this my village, if not for one thing, I should have shown his compound. Should have gone to that side. Then the man was alive. And I went and asked him, Dede, you have trees in your compound. These big trees, why not for them? He made me to understand that the moment they cut these trees, he will no longer stay here. I said, why? Because people quantifies him or judges him to be an occultic man. And I like such people because they give me experience. The man said to me that he lives here alone. And the reason why he reserved these trees is simple. So that birds could be coming there discussing with him. And I saw it to be somehow because I was surprised. Does birds speak to you? He said yes. Brothers, nature is real. Nature is real. You will not know the value of 6 feet. You will not know the meaning of 6 feet until the day something happens. There's one special sound the people don't see often. But they bubble and they are fear. They are found Omega Mo. They begin and the end. Chonye Nanolu. The beginning and the end. You are good. You are so good. The beginning and the end. When we were small, if we come to the village, they will tell us, "Yeah, about Duneju." Now, but I'm not here. So at night, people don't pass here. People will not pass here at night those days. I say, nah. I was not here. There's a video I will post. Some of these things, I respect them. I respect them because yeah, Bozeka. This is an old road. That's why sometimes you see people come here to make sacrifice. You see people come here. Me, myself, I come here to pray. I come here. Hey! Ugo? 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 Oh yeah, you push the driving down. You see how lonely it is. So, nature is real. Nature is real. So, as an old road, along this road now, you can see that it is lonely. There are no houses here. Community is far from here. But according to history, in days of old, there were about 7 markets here. 7 markets here. So there were conflicts in communities. If bottle ana abiacha ebe a chọkwa aja ha ndị ọgwụ emekwa nke ha chọrọ ime. So according to the laws of this land, there can only be about 4 markets only leading to any other village or thereabouts. You can only have 4 markets, such as Eke, Orie, Afo, Nkwo only. So when they completed it, 7 markets, due to fracas in various villages in days of old. These things I'm telling you happened over 1,000 years ago or thereabouts. So many people begin to buy. You see, like this thing, this is roundabout. If you check here, you see signs of sacrifices people made. These are plates. You see, they come here to do some of these things. You can see. So this is confirmation. You see that this is old plates. Haji made sacrifice. So people from these whole villages those days, all of them buy this side, just the same thing. So they now left to where we are now. That's why we have opolos around here, old places. Like I want to be a jeba, a boti itaja, old itaja. Not bolo, we have them. So that was why people left here. So histories upon histories and all that. So a lot of people comes here, they are charged, may one thing or the other. But I decided, because I have a property around here, I have a land around here given to me by my dad. So each time they come to do some of these things around my own territory, like the other one I burnt the other day night. It was here. Let me go and show you. The video you saw on my page. And I've warned them severally not to ever do any of such things around my own land here. This one's belongs to me. This one's some of my cousins. And somebody will come here and be doing this kind of things. So I came and I burnt it that night. You see? You can see some of these things. You understand? You see it. Now somebody will leave his own territory, will leave his own land. Sometimes you get here, you see very big padlock. Why not go and do it in your own territory and premises? And I won't talk to you. You come here to do it. As development is coming here, there is a train rail. Government came and took land here, somewhere here. They took the middle of this power line to the end of it, to Owerri. So, and this one went to Aba. So that made me to leave this land. That made me to leave this land, because I can't say because I have a property here or we have something here. Therefore, government should not take land and bring development. This is the beginning of it. So they came to the middle and tear the land. I will show you. It was during the time of Rotimi Chibika as a minister. So they wanted to connect this to Enugu, Umuahia, Port Harcourt. So they wanted to connect the train rail. You see, from there I show you to here, the way we divided it, one person owns here. No, my brother, Obibiezena is not Ngokbala. Obibiezena used to be in the same local government with Ngokbala. You understand? So we used to be together. So at some point, they were now carved out of Ngokbala and moved them to Owerri zone. I mean to Owerri North. They have feature signs. So this is where the train rail will pass. That time they came with bulldozer. This place like this, you can see, no matter how the grass grows, you can still see the signs up there, down to Abia State. This one like this goes down to Enugu. So whatever we are doing as indigenes here, we don't encroach there. We don't encroach this particular place. You can see, you watch here the way, the grass is here down. You will know that this place, there are edge caterpillar brush here at the beginning. So we don't near there. The next place we now shared was all this area. Mana gap. Now that train rain. Then this land, this one's like this, and Orokwa. This is in Ngokbala. It's not I'm telling you that we are half of Owerri zone in land mask. We are half of Owerri zone. Almost half of Owerri zone. You understand? Half of Owerri zone. All these places. If you watch the ground, people pass here. Mana, akamabaro much. Ebanin ekechago. All indigenes. Ebanin. I still have another one somewhere there. And in this village, whatever they give to you is what they give to Monyamuru today. Even a day old baby, even a day old, gets the same size of land you get as somebody who has stayed even 80 years. Like as I am here, if they are giving 20 plots, if they give my father 20 plots, they give me 20 plots. They give my younger ones 20 plots. They give my own son 20 plots. The same thing. The same thing. This is the way it is. Onye nke asị, why will you share people aja? Spoil people aja. Eche echu aja, ị ga-eburu ya gawa n'ebe gị ga-achụọ ya. Ị ga-abịa chụrụ m ya n'ihu ala m. Onye ọṅụrụ kabad. This one like this now. This power line goes to Abia State. This one goes to Abia State like this. This one, all these things are roads. So you can see land everywhere. Everywhere. Angeshika Anlamunda o Angeshika. So in Agoala, Ibaro side and Chigo, buy from them all the genuine. Now there's a way this place is. I don't know how to show you. Down. There's a poultry down. There's a poultry down. So this one now belongs to me. I no buy them. I no buy this one. Now community give me. Let me get this one too. You see block here. So I never put them. This is not the official beacon. But I block where I put them. So in waka like this now. That's if I can get to the end. You see the way it is. So here now. You see another block here. Now I own it down. It will go down between that palm tree, down to the end. Down. That's about 40 plots. That's about 40 plots. Here. This 40 plots is for me, my brother, my son, my dad. 4 persons. This one, 10 plots. We no buy them. I no buy them. Now so you do go down. Some persons, they don't cut their own. They don't cut their own. Everywhere. Down. This one, so you see like they never share this one so. They never share some down like this, but this side they would don't cut. They don't share them. A community. Community na give. You see the way it is. So from here now, if I go down a bit now, you start seeing one poultry. Somebody using home built poultry down. Don't know if you can see the end. Let me check if I can zoom it. No, the camera won't get there. That's to show you the distance. Around that, down. You understand? This land where you see so, no be buy, I buy am. I didn't buy here. My dad cannot flog his chest and say he bought here. It's a lie. This one's self, na me put am. This one's now for road. As in where road stop. Let me put this block like this. You see the way it is. Some people they say their own. No? Some people don't sell. Some people don't sell their own. But my brother, I no get that power. Say they give me am doesn't mean the only land I can sell is the ones I bought with my money. Like if you go down. If you go down and pass that place where they cut, where they don't cut now. There are places I bought also while they were selling. That time self, I still told some of my friends, buy you. They no grey buy. I leave them, come on body. That time said they were selling it 1 million naira. But right now, 2.5, 3 million naira. That's what they are selling now. Based on speed where people use come this side, come buy land. Here, people come stadium. So that is it. This one's inside my land. This one inside my land. So I allow somebody to come and cut this thing like this. As at yesterday, there's another side. My community, my village particular, is the smallest village in the whole of my autonomous community. The ones we shared as at yesterday, was about that one. Like my dad and my siblings, everybody got about two plots. Two plots like that. So there's a way it is here now. From the inner beacon I showed you, that my own beacon I showed you, somebody has bought here now from just go like this. The owner of this one don't sell them. See beacon. He has sold this one. So my boundary with him is here. You understand? Go down now. Let me get this side them. Get down like this. Go down. That's how it be. Then there's an access road. The access road, you know, if you close them, we'll not go ever agree. So this one is my boundary with him. Here now. This person, my brother sold, I think, my cousin sold one plot around here. So this land is blessed. This community is blessed. Yet we never share finish. We never share finish. Only my dad, my younger ones. If they share finish, do you know what we'll get? You see the way it is. You see land. See land. This one now, when some of us cut these things finish, like, see how good they are. Now this thing is access road. This thing is access road. Nkabana ifuru neburu beacon. You understand? That's where my own boundary starts. Go like that. Then see the side where this guy collect one plot from me own. Person will get this one. Which end here? Collect one plot here, sell. That's still it. Nobody can tamper this one. You understand? That is the way it is. I think he has his opposite back on somewhere here. So you see the way it is. Land plenty. Land plenty. So like me, I gave somebody contract. I say, cut this place for me. Cut the remaining side for me. Every firewood where you get, take. The guy use speed do it for me. Now see the kind of firewood when you realize. This one self, now I told you, he still has firewood inside. I can't get to that place because I'm alone here. No security. So you see. The guy where they cut this firewood, he don't use this thing build house marry for this village, for this community. He get that now when they use the current firewood, they go aba. Oye na adanko. You, what are you doing? If you see this guy for Facebook, now you go curse him, you go yab him. You go curse hell out of him. Funny enough, the same portion of lands where they give us here, me, my dad, and one of my younger ones, when they bar fall already, didn't go around. We got about 40 plots here. My village, my kindred as a whole, we only, when they counted all the male child, we were 287. 200, both home and abroad, 287 male childs, including those in the US. Both our uncles that has families abroad, even in Germany, Japan, we make sure that they got lands here. Now, somebody's occupation is this. That's why I tell people, take serious to everything you do. Just take it serious. The person who cut this place for me like this, after I cut and finish, I say, collect firewood with the inside only. Ingri. He went and called job. People cut it. He has loaded up to 400 bunches of firewood. Before your farm, your bush will stay and when cut like this, he got money hub. This is how he earn his own living. He has parked like this 2 or 3 times. If you go down, there is a place again, he hit another one. I can even walk down there and show you. Can still go there and show you. This one's na access, na person get this one too. Still a young man. If you are not buy a country, nobody can be stronger than you in your own community. Now, we have another side where my village has over 7,000 plots of land. Use your calculator where you are. That side, we've not getting to that side though. Now, use your calculator. Split 7,000. Let's just look at it to be 7,000 according to what the surveyor said. Split 7,000 plots of land to 287 persons. Split it and see for yourself. So, in the coming years, I'll come back to my village and base. By the time I lift good investments back home, then what will I be doing in the city of Port Harcourt? Can only go there, check out my businesses and return back. So that's why you see us that time saying development. Some of you will say, "Me church no come. Why we go give church land? Why we go do this and that?" There are still lands. Oh yeah, you come and take. Bring development. What would they see here na piggery farms and all that? And we appreciate it too. We appreciate it too. Before like 3 years ago, land here used to be 500,000 a plot. As of today, people are selling 3 million. Did they even buy them jaga? There's one man who bought over 50 plots. What the family got exactly, they sold it like that because land is plenty. Which one you want use, which one you want leave. So it's just like that. So people, there are places I should have gone to now and show you. Maybe if there's a way for me to get there, I'll go there and show you. Where somebody bought up to. Now this one is very recently. The man just buy and begin the knock and fence immediately. So that side, if we share that one, somebody just commented, Victor said 25 plots per person. So I have a son. As I did like this, now me and my son will get 50 plots for there. Think about it. And we'll make sure they share it as soon as possible. Well, let me see if I can zoom this. I cannot zoom the poultry, but the poultry I can see it from here. You see the way it is. I know they tell you from another place. I'm speaking about my own community. See, all this side now, all this side now. Oh, third. Now, I want to show you somebody who does firewood though. Firewood. Firewood. The day in doing child education, you know how many people will get bakery will come? All those local bakery will come. This guy only buys firewood. I couldn't sell for him. I only asked him, bring people, make them clear all this land for me, take firewood. The guy accepted. He has packed many firewood. See the way he cut and reach down. Now, a bunch of firewood, according to them, is about 1,300. So he has carried about 400 bunches. He has carried so he has carried over 400 area, 1,300 times. So that thing you see me did here, I asked him to collect. That's a way I can also appreciate him for being whom he is. The guy Bapu mmiri ya fence long one you market things na agaga nwunye ya na-emekwa business nwunye ya na-eme provision store business na aga Aba steady na alọta na-ebuta ngwa ya ya nwa nwere musibushi counter big one ọ na-eje ebu nkụ ordinary nkụ but ya no na tani na achicho na akọ rubbish dig n'ọnụ that place. You no go get sense. It will interest you to know that before you get back home, you that lives abroad, those people you are looking down upon, gone are the days when you say you came back from abroad, you bow your ear, you start making guys for them. My brother, make calls back home. It's no longer like that. There are people in my community, if not for one thing, I would have shown you 1 or 2 persons, but I don't know how they will feel. They are in the village. They buy red oil, ordinary red oil. They built upstairs in the village. I'm not kidding. So when you rant and tell people, go and look for a job, you are nobody, this and that, I look at you and laugh because sometimes I know that people who comment such things, they are even as empty as Nebuchadnezzar. You look down on these things. Just look down on it. Go to Aba, go and price one bunch of this thing. They buy it, if another people comes from Aba, they buy it 1,300 here. But for this guy to summon courage, he went and bought Dinah, direct Belgium. So Dinah, do you know how much it is? That should be above 10 million naira or close to 10 million naira right now. OJ Bunko. Somebody in Adankona village bought it, did it. Gianne Bunko Naga. One of the best provision stores anywhere in the community. And you that lives in the city, you'll be ranting. When some of them talk, some of them not even, are them short self na on Yaman on Facebook, I don't think. I've never seen him on Facebook before. He's very, very serious, very calculative. So if he has spent up to 100,000 to cut here for me now, do you know how much he will gain? And other places, anywhere we have lands, I hand over to him. Go ahead. So as we've cleared here now, if I like, I bring people. If you can plant cucumber, cassava, come, go ahead. Go ahead. I have another place where if I come home, if I inform the woman that I'm coming home, that one I bought it is around my maternal home. When I bought that place, I bought it about 700,000 those days. I bought it about 700,000. Right now, people are disturbing me. There's one politician in my village. He almost went bankrupt. Although a careless man. He went to State House of Assembly before. So some lands, his uncles and cousins forced him to buy then. He bought some of them. Brother, this guy sold one plot, 5 million naira. As at 3 months ago. You know the period I'm talking about. Sold one plot. That amount. The guy sold about 4 plots and picked up about 20 million naira. He has gone back to go and open his eatery, which happens to be a mistake. You open eatery before when you dey power, you no work. Now you want to come open them. Now look at how good people are. You that is in the city, what is your antecedents? What good have you been doing for humanity? Now, this guy, inside this place, I asked him to come and take firewood. He will still allow the poor to take the ones he cannot tie. He will keep ideas. Invest your money, even if you're lacking. Before, if you tell people that this place will later appreciate to 2.5, 3 million naira and thereabout. Even the others are making guy now. Many of them are not selling because Papa where they village or young man where they village didn't sell one plot to see 2.5 million naira. Then go there, ask and come, I want buy more. He doesn't pick their calls again. They don't believe because here, if you sell your land here, people go use mouth finish you. That is another sentiment. The mentality fool my people brain here. If you sell land here, anything you do, they say, ha, ore lala, ore lala, ore lala. Then if you are buying, they fear you. If you are buying, they fear you more. But that does not stop the good ones from selling. If you only you, what you want to use all those land, then do see here. See all these places. So, Oga, from here to where people are living now, it's about 8 minutes or 10 minutes from here now to the next village. From here to the next village now is about 20 minutes. Not as in you would drive it on bike for about 20 minutes or borrow small journey. Now this one is the backyard road leading to my maternal home. One old market like that. From here to that place now takes you about 30 minutes. No be here. So people, the only thing you can be seeing is farm. Decha, cowries. No see cowries. They'll collect 10 million from your hand. They want to do charm for you. See what they will go buy. Can't give ROC. These two things now. Come on, with sense. You see the way it is. So alakarere. In land, my skin got bala happens to be half of a worry zone. Oh, Todd. Invest your money. You know, mega happen competition. Competition we no get any meaning, we no get any value. For here, go and check, Oga. Everyone listening to me, the few of you here now. Well, let me check watching me. Okay, the least 50% here watching me. Oga, I want to ask you, when last did you see Dangote showcase Rolls Royce on the internet that he has bought Rolls Royce? Please answer me. When last did you see Mike Adenuga post Rolls Royce on the internet that he has bought Rolls Royce? A few days ago, I was just pondering over these things. How many times have you seen Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, showcase Rolls Royce on the internet that he has bought Rolls Royce? Or that he has bought Mercedes Maybach? These things are very, very good. They may have it, but it is no longer, they are not buying it for competition. That's why they are not posting it. They are not posting it. They are not bragging about that. Those things does not matter to them again. These people have the target of buying Rolls Royce company. Buy it directly. That's what they are thinking. They are not thinking of going there to buy one car. Even Innocent, who produces vehicle, he's busy showing you his products. So why are people making the noise and they're bragging? This and that. Go and sit down. The moment you are saying these things, the moment we look at you and laugh. There is a place one rich man came to my village here and bought over almost 300 plots of land. If you see that land, you fear. This man bought it and started fencing. That earlier stage. Today people, they envy him. Today people, they envy him. People are envying him. There one. People are envying him. So I came to realize that life is of level. The level where you want to participate, you go and put yourself there. Eze kwesịrị ka onye typụrụ ihe ahụ. Onye a say, what about JPAC and Ogechi Saga? That's not why I'm here. O may tag him there, can block that person. So, big men are there as okika. Davido, Papa, how many times Davido, father, upon how rich this man is? Upon how, the man is not rich, I beg. The man is wealthy. The man is wealthy. Kedi Hana Zogare. And go and look at all of us on the internet who makes noise and brags over nothing. All of us, both them and those people they are trying to mock, all of us are operating on the same management level. Ike mena, put on internet, start to oragego. Once something in me, bam. People will start contributing monies for you on the internet. And I ask myself, was this not the same person bragging day before yesterday? So why are they contributing money? At that spot, even if a native doctor gives them money, they collect. Noise is everywhere. Until nothing matters to you anymore. Until nothing bullies you or nothing moves you. Check out Elon Musk. Has he ever stood before Rolls-Royce Phantom 19 or Lamborghini Pantash and show you that he got money, or Bugatti? They don't care. I was telling somebody that the level of expensive clothes, bloggers of capacity of 200,000 followers or even 1 million followers wear, the shoe they buy and wear, Mark Zuckerberg cannot wear it. One day they were interviewing this my brother. One day they were interviewing B Lord. And I was just watching that video. They asked him how much his trousers. He quoted almost everything he was wearing. He never quoted anyone to be like, this my trouser is 500,000 thereabout. These are real businessmen. They are not there to throw you off the show or make you go start buying things because you saw B-Lord wearing it and hyped the price. Therefore, you want to go and throw away your money. It is multicultural in our land. Your brother will buy your card and you go and ask him how much. He tells you the Okada is 2.5 million naira. So if you get to where they're selling it, if they tell you first price 1.5 million, you would also know that you are about to be scammed of 500,000. But he bought it originally for 1 million naira. Am I talking to you? The moment of communication with knowledge and understanding, that's why I'm here now. This wasn't my topic in the beginning, but I am here. Share this video. Share it to somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody. Share it. What are you dragging? A young lady had an argument with a boat driver. He said that he off his app on the way coming. Why will he do that? And she was sharpening her mouth, ranting. And while ranting, do you know whom I am? I'll deal with you today. So we crossed over to see what the problem is and how we can sort it out. I found out that this lady was dragging a difference of 1,000 something. And she's having Fold 5 with an iPhone, a very quality iPhone. I wouldn't know the exact iPhone, but hence is from iPhone, you know, hence is Pro Max. Now take 2 million naira for your Fold 5, the price. And if that phone is iPhone 13 Pro Max, for instance, couple these both two phones together, take them to where you sell it. You see that you can still afford Corolla. That Corolla Ejiburu, this girl, she can buy it and put it in Uber. If she wants to go to anywhere, she just needs to place the call. The driver will come. But her pride will never allow her to do that. If I allow them to argue for that, this driver I to kuchie ganya, ignorance will not allow you as a young lady to do business. Your business is young men. Your business is how to walk into people whom you felt they have money. whom you felt you could talk to, whom you felt. See, life, the moment you believe that life ends on your standing ara, one day it falls. One day it falls. So what becomes of you? Obimdi ebina, Obimdi ebina, Obiamandi ebina, Obimdi ebina, Obimdi o chonyewem, Obimdi ebina, Obimdi o chonyeweme, Obimdi ebina. Onye nwere gị nwere ihe, ebe nwere gị na-esiri m ike, David nwere gị wepụrụ eze, Elijah nwere gị dị ebube, obi m dị ebi na ka obi m dị. People support whatever looks like them. The moment any situation looks like you, that is whom you are. If I come to support you when you are trying to display your foolishness before the corridor of the audience, and I support you, those counting your foolishness should include me. Use your head, use your time. Use every other processes around you to produce something meaningful. Meaningless things. Hey, listen to me. Let me shock you. One day, one of my friends asked me, why is it that we don't sit out anymore? You don't call me and say, let's sit out anymore. I said to him, because I don't learn anything when we sit out. I don't learn anything. Oga, take them from me. I know you'll be offended, but the truth is that I don't learn anything. And I explained to him, he said, oh, do you know what happens these days? Your friends will say, let us go out. Your friends will say, let us hang out and all that. All of you will go out. You go and sit out somewhere. Order for fishes. And the next thing they start doing is how to press phone. All of them will be pressing phone. Nobody talks to each other anymore. No business idea whatsoever. They only came there to eat the same fridge. I mean, the same fish they have in their fridges at home. The same drink they have in their fridges at home. The same football match. So why am I sitting with you? Because when I sit with you, we don't even share any idea. Sometimes you bring about argument. And I don't think I need it. I need to walk away. Please, I need to be reshaping my life by day. Have you discovered when you sit out with your friends, they don't say anything? All of them will be pressing their phones. Have you discovered this thing? Has it ever come to your thought before? No business idea. Nothing. Their eyes will be somewhere as if there's an entertainer on the stage. Why they behave as if they are listening to it? Go to the nearest bar around you this evening. Go and look at them. Every young man you see sitting on the table, they are not discussing business. They are pressing their phones. While Aliko Dangote is not sleeping in the beer parlor. Mike Adenuga is not sleeping in the beer parlor. How many times have you seen Mark Zuckerberg called, what's his name? Elon Musk and Bill Gates, and you see all of them sitting knocking champagne? Does it mean that those people who sells those expensive champagnes don't live around them? Or they don't know where they sell it, or they cannot afford it? What do they eat that they have not shown us on the internet? Their busy schedules is beyond food. That's why sometimes you see a man wants to leave his house in the morning. His wife will be rushing to even give him a glass of tea. He's too busy and he's not thinking about food. He's not thinking about gossip. I know a lot of people who calls me on the phone. And they told me, Governor Zogu, sorry, since last week I've been busy. I just stumbled at the internet now and I saw a video where somebody was dragging you. Please, can you brief me what is going on? He doesn't know what is going on. He is too busy. And I begin to ask myself, does it mean the more you get busy, the more you think about things that should get you money? Every rich man we have today, all those people we have today, we go to their pages and we'll go and tell them to run giveaway for us. Let me shock you one thing. On their days of making, they were not on the internet. At the moment where they were building, they were not on the internet. They only came back and invited many of us to come and become their brand ambassador, because they know that the only thing you can do is talking. But the only thing they know how to do is getting. Talking and getting, they don't operate in the same level. That one. Obimdi ebino. Obimdi ebino. Obimdi ebino. Obimdi ebino. Obimdi o chonye wem. Obimdi ebino. Obimdi o ebino. Obimdi ebino. The other categories of humanity we see on the internet space are those people who live at the comment section. Their level of abuse upon people, inheriting someone's enemy who has no future, who has no life to live. That young man who opened his mouth and put on the cameras on the internet and said that on the internet, go and check all his life. I said go and check all his life. He can always do things with ladies that did not see that video. All his life, he has become a suspect. That such thing never happened. But he was trying to do it as a pet. To come and rant or rain lies over people for nothing. You're offering your phone now. You're now living on the hide for nothing. The only ladies that will listen to you will always be the type of ladies that such thing does not matter to. And any lady that such thing does not matter to, go and take that person. She still remains a low person. This young man has made himself available as a tool of stupidity for life. The reason why I pointed this thing is so that many of you will mind what you do. There is no vibrant and well-thinking lady, well-educated, well-exposed that would want to have something to do with this young man. Odogwu. Nwoke pụtara na ebe agwa mmadụ na ya na-ala nwunye gị. O nyere nwunye gị receipt. O nyere ya receipt. Ọ ga-ewetali receipt. People choose to operate on the level of foolishness, even when it is not necessary. That's why I said the only ladies that will start having something to do with him are those people that are not on the internet. And ladies that things does not matter to. If he ever gets to the table of people that things really, really matters to, they will not agree having anything to do with him. Even in business. My name is Governor Eziokwu Olilayandimo. Put on the car, let's go. I'll let you be for now. Do what's right. If the only property you have, according to my brother, if the only property you have is ring lights and data, you are finished. You've been deflected. Ota for organizer tire Antuni. Tire buntini. Mano deflect chabe. Once. That is whom you are. My name is Governor Eziokwu Olilayandimo. For my great fans, those who have been asking for how to reach me, my numbers are there. They're all on WhatsApp. And I am the direct person that will speak to you, take up your cause, and reason with you. Let me go home, get prepared. I'm coming to Owerri. I was supposed to be at the court of Nosonkwa yesterday, but we couldn't make it, right? We couldn't make it. So my spirits, my prayers are with him, and God Almighty will take our preeminence at the end of the day. Imo is our own. We are not leaving it for anybody. We are not afraid. The jail or the prisons, the cells has been built, and human needs to go there and gather more experience. So whatever takes you to any part of life, take it from me. And whether you are in the police custody over intimidations or thereabout, be rest assured that you've only gone to extract certain experience. Yours is better that you're in the cell. Yours is better that you're still at the hospital, and hopefully you get well. But what about people who are in the mortuary this morning? When they were this morning, mortuary, Obashi, Olilanya. My name is Governor Ezioku Olilanya Ndimo, son of the great Shanamites.